Hey beauty babes, I am in the mood for some makeup today. That's why I'm going to create this eyeshadow look for you. And if that's what you want to see, then please keep on watching. Hello there friends, I am Nikki and welcome back to my channel. I upload on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, as well as throwing in surprise uploads now and then too. I really don't want you to miss a single one of them, so please join the party I've got going on and click that subscribe button. If you already have, thank you so much. I greatly do appreciate it. I love makeup just as much as I love wigs, so if you are in the mood for some makeup today, that's what I've got for you. I am going to be creating this eyeshadow look, which is using the new Wilderness palette from Beauty Bay. It just dropped. So if you are ready, I am ready. Let's go ahead and do this thing. All right, my beauty babes, as I just mentioned, I am going to create an eyeshadow look and be reviewing the new Wilderness palette from Beauty Bay, which is this girl right here. Now, I do like the packaging, even though packaging isn't really that important to me, but if it was, I'd be happy with this. And this palette only costs $15. Yeah, I said that right, $15. That is affordable, especially for what you get. And let me open her on up so you can see. You get a total of 20 shades that consists of mattes and shimmers, plus a nice big mirror to work with too. But I love this color story because these shades you can work off one another, and I think that you can create a lot of different looks with this. Now tonight I've got a busy schedule. I have got my husband's co-worker's retirement party to attend and my friend's daughter's quinceanera. So I want to create an eyeshadow look that is going to be appropriate for both of those occasions. And I think I can do that with this. Fingers crossed. Now, when I am done creating the look, I will go off camera, put on lip, lashes, and a wig. And that way you can see what the final look is all about. Basically what you just saw in the intro, but I'll give you a closer look. So, if you are ready, I know I am, let's dive into this palette. I have already primed my eyes using P. Louise in the shade Rumor 2, but it's been on there for a little while and my eyes do crease, so I am just going to touch that up a bit here. And then I should be good to go. All right, let's do it. Okay. So what I'm thinking I want to do is kind of create a greenish blue look today. So I think I'm going to first go into this dark green shade here called Ivy. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is all the names basically coincide with a wilderness theme. So I'm going to take Ivy and I'm going to start packing that here on my outer corner. Just like that. And then I will blend it over. This is a very pretty green. Now, I do love greens. Greens and purples are my all-time favorite. For regulars of my channel, you probably already know that because I've said that many times. But I definitely love this green. That is nice and pretty. And you can see how nicely it's blending too. Look at that. Really, really good. Yeah, I like that a lot. Very, very pretty. Yeah. That is bold. Very, very bold. Just want to get a little bit more of that into my crease here. I do have hooded eyes, which makes it kind of difficult to really do what I want to do a lot of times, and that's what I hate. All right. So now normally what I do is I will do one eye and then I'll go off camera and do the other eye, but instead I'm just going to complete all one eye and then I'll do the other one off camera. Just to kind of save a little bit of time. But I am very happy with how this is blending. That's really nice. All right, so now that I have that shade on, I am going to take another brush here, and I want to dive into this shade right here in the middle called Mint. I think that's going to look really pretty with this Ivy shade, and I'm going to put that right up above it here, just to kind of blend that out a little more, not make it so harsh. Yeah, I think that is definitely a good combination of colors together. Very pretty. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm very happy with how this one is blending as well. And those two colors do go together. So I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit more. In fact, just add just a little bit more here to the top right there. So you can see I am making this kind of a bold look. That's what I usually do. That's just my makeup aesthetic, because since I have hooded eyes, for you to be able to see the eyeshadow look, I need to make it noticeable. There we go. So those colors look beautiful together, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with it. All right, so next I am going to, oops, wrong brush. All right, next I want to dip into this blue called Twilight. That looks really gorgeous too. Dip into that. And I'm going to put that right here on that outer quarter to deepen that up a little bit more. And get that into my crease. Just like that. Blend that slightly. Just kind of swirling it around. Get that in there. I think that's a gorgeous color too. So those colors all went together very nicely, I think. I'm not seeing too much patchiness either. I did watch a couple other reviews on this, and it was mixed, but overall everybody was very happy with the palette, especially what you get for the price. But one thing that people were saying was after a length of time it will kind of look patchy, so hopefully this will last. But right now I'm happy with how it's looking. Okay, so next I want to go into this shimmer shade right here called Ocean. It's that really pretty blue. But since it's a shimmer shade, I am going to wet down my brush. Actually, let me put it on the brush first. And now I will wet it down. Because I do want that to stay. All right, so now I'm going to put that right here. Kind of like on the, close to the outer part of the lid. That is really pretty. That is looking very pretty. Let me just spray this again. I'm liking that shift that it's giving. See that shift? That's gorgeous. Very gorgeous color. Yeah, definitely like that one. So The shimmer shades obviously are working with a brush. That is a common issue people have with shimmers, is that they feel they always have to use their fingers, which is always an option too. But if you want better precision, then brushes are going to be better, a better option. But obviously you can't always do that. So sometimes using some setting spray on the brush with the shadow will help. And thankfully that is working really good right now. Next, I want to dip into this shade here, which is this really pretty greenish shimmer. It's kind of like a cool tone green, and that one is called Breeze. And I'm just going to put some of that on this brush here. Spray that. And right here. Okay. That's not showing up that great. Maybe I need to switch my brush. You know what? I'm just gonna use my finger. Forget it. Like I just said, if you want it on there, sometimes that's what you gotta do. Yeah. See the difference? Yeah, this shade seems to work a little bit better with the finger than with a brush, and that's fine. That is fine. I'm kind of familiar with Beauty Bay's formula. I have the Nikki Tutorials palette, and I got a couple others too. And their shimmers are kind of finicky like that. It's like sometimes they will cooperate and other times they won't. It just kind of all depends. And that first one I used wasn't so bad. That one seemed to work better with the brush than this one does. And that's fine. That's fine. I can deal with that. I still think it's really, really pretty. That is a gorgeous color. It pops. It goes together with the other shades. So I'm happy with it. And now for the inner corner. So for the inner corner, I'm going to dip into this one here, Ray. And that one looks like a very pretty shimmer that would look nice above the eyebrow too. That right here. Oh, wow. That one's got kind of like a green shift to it. Like a lime green. That is gorgeous. Well, actually, I wouldn't say lime green, more like a chartreuse. I was not expecting that, but that's okay. It was a nice surprise. I'm happy with it. Wow. All right. Yeah, that's a gorgeous shade too. And obviously that worked with a brush. So time to move on to the lower lash line. And I just got to get my brush for that. All right, so for the lower lash line first, I want to go back into Twilight, that dark blue. And I'm just going to start to place that right here. And I'm only going to go about quarter of the way. Just like that. And then I'm just going to color switch my brush because I'm going to use the same one. And then I'm going to go back into Ivy, which is that first green that I used. And put that along the rest of the lower lash line. And then I'm just going to, sorry, I hope you could see what I was doing there. And I'm going to blend those two together here. I'm going to take a little bit more of the blue, the Twilight, because it seems to have kind of blended too much together there. You couldn't really see much of it. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was kind of going for. I'm going to take a little bit more of the Ivy. Perfect. And then I'm just going to take another clean brush and just blend that out a little bit more. Just like so. All right. And for fallout, wow, like practically none. I have just a couple of little pieces and they wiped away just like that. And I didn't have much kickback in the pan either with the shades I used. Not too much, a little bit. All right, let me go and finish the other eye. I will put on lashes and a lip and then I will be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Got the look all complete, and before I go over my thoughts and show you this look up close, let me just tell you what else I used to complete the look. If you want to know what other products I used on my face for makeup today, that will be down in the description box for you. So I did use an eyeliner on my waterline. Use this retractable eyeliner from NYX Cosmetics, and it is in the shade Deep Blue. I did not use a lip liner, but I used this lipstick from Makeup Revolution. It is in the shade Icon. And then I used a topper as well, and I used this Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper, and it is in the shade Champagne. I also did use a mascara on my lower lashes, which is this one from AOA Studios. It is the Skinny Mascara. And just look at how skinny this wand is. That is so cute. I love how thin it is. It is perfect for getting on those lower lashes. So this is a really nice product right here. And then of course, I couldn't have the look be complete without a wig. And this is Era from Main Concept. So are you ready to look at this overall look? Let's do it. This is what I created for you guys. And you can really see the vibrance of these colors. I think the pigmentation is absolutely amazing. They blended so well. The only issue I really had was the lower lash line, because I tried to use the blue and the green, and I wanted each color to be noticed, but they blended together and created this really pretty aqua color, which I'm not too mad at, but you really couldn't see each color that defined, and that was the only issue, which is something that can happen occasionally with shadows, but thankfully it didn't really do it much here. You could still see those colors really well, and that's what I was hoping for. So I do think that the quality of these shades are very, very good. Definitely worth $15. In fact, I think it's worth more than that, but I'll take the $15 price tag any day. The shimmers, of course, as I mentioned, beauty-based formula. It's kind of hit or miss. Some work good with brushes. Most of them work better using your finger for application. And it's just one of those things that we're kind of used to in the makeup world. But I am really happy with these shades that I use. I can't wait to try these other ones. But I will tell you that this shade Ray, the one that I used in my inner corner, was the biggest surprise of all. That was the hit of the show, because it didn't really show that much of the shift in the pan, but once you put it on, you could really see it, and it has that beautiful chartreuse tone to it. So I think that is a shade that is going to look absolutely gorgeous popping on the lid, and I am definitely going to have to use that one on the lid one of these days. But I would love to create more eyeshadow looks for you guys, and if you want to see more from this palette, I'll be happy to do that for you. So just be sure to tell me that in the comments. If there's any other looks you want me to use from any specific palette, let me know, and I'll try to make that happen for you too. But yeah, I'm gonna give the thumbs up on the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette for sure. I'm gonna say she is a one that you should pick up, and that is my review and recommendation for it. Please give me your respectful thoughts down in the comments. If you already got this palette, let me know, and if you now decide to pick it up after watching this review, let me know that too. But that is all I got for today. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Keep staying beautiful, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.